So, if you recall last week, I said I didn't really have any doubles, so I just kind of snatched some cards that we already had and just used those. Yeah, well, this week this is what we got. It's ridiculous. We go from nothing to, I think it's somewhere around 30. There's low 30s here. So there's some from everything as well. There's baseball, football, basketball, and then random miscellaneous. So, I've tried to organize them in a way that we can look at the same sport. So we can look at the same sport per section. So the first one will be baseball. So, first card, Mr. Jones. I put this one first because it only seemed fitting based on the last video I made, the mini documentary about him. Jones homers in the first two World Series at bats. 10, 20, 96. Is that when he was a little boy? Looks like it's more recent than that. Andrew made history in Game 1 of the 96 World Series. Just by taking the field when the 19-year-old became the youngest player ever to play in the Fall Classic. Fall Classic? Is that the nickname for the World Series? He then made more history when he blasted homers in the first two at-bats during the Braves' 12-1 win over the Yankees, becoming the second player ever to accomplish that feat in a World Series. Yeah, Game 1, they got destroyed. They ended up losing, though. I wasn't sure how that went, so I looked it up, and they lost 4-2 in the series. But I'm not sure how it went. I think they probably had, must have been the first two games they won, right? And then the Yankees just swept 4 next ones. I don't know. All right, next. Roberto Alomar, looking like a 7-year-old. Look at that little spring chicken. What is this, 88? Oh, my word. Rated rookie. Aw, no stats. No major league record in 87. Born in 68, so he was 20 here. 6 foot, 155, so he's a stick. Bat switch? Wait, what is his position? I thought he was a pitcher. I guess not. Shortstop. Whoops. Alright, next. Tony Gwynn. Some hand-drawn picture of him. His hat is straight at you, but his face is kind of crooked. Tony Gwynn, outfielder. Peters. Ooh. What is this, 89? 88 Leaf. Huh. If Tony Gwynn continues to produce the way he has over his first 7 major league seasons, a plaque with his name could be hanging in Cooperstown one day. Gwynn has batted over 300 in every one of his professional seasons, except his rookie year with the Peters when he hit 289. Since then, he has racked up 6 straight 300 seasons and 2 NL batting titles, and an injury slowed him down at the beginning of last season, but Gwynn rebounded to claim his 5th straight All-Star berth. The Peters showed improvement last year and fought hard to try and escape the second division in the NL West. Good things appear to be ahead for the Peters, and you can bet Gwynn will be at the forefront when San Diego turns it all around. Why does he look like an older man, though? He looks like he's about to retire here. What is he, like 38? Oh, Tony Gwynn again. Why does he look so dark? I didn't know he was that dark. Tony Gwynn outfield. Ooh, Anthony Tony Keith Gwynn. 1960. So what is this, in 89? He's only 29? What does that star mean? I mean, like, league leaders, 351, 370. Man, that's definitely steroids. Denotes lead league. There it is. Runs, hits, at bat. What in the heck? Huh. Oh, he's got a great injury, too. Sidelined early in 88 by thumb injury. Whew, manly. But rallied to lead NL in batting. Led majors in batting at 370 and 87. Highest in NL since Hoffer. Stan Musial's 376 and 48. Became first player in history to steal 50 bases and bat 370 and 87. Set Pater's record for hits, runs, average, and triples in 87. Four-time All-Star. Had 25 hit games in 87. 4/16 versus Doggers and 8/11 versus Braves. 4/16, that's 1 quarter. 0.25. And 8/11, I don't know what that is. See ya. Next up, this guy. Look at him taking the ball off that guy's head so we can fire it with a nice happy face. Wait a minute, he's got a nice happy face too. He's trying to break his leg. Maybe they're fighting in a weird way. Oh, it's just the checklist? Clemens. This is Clemens? What? Alright, this is the last one for baseball. Cecil Fielder hanging out with the mascot, pointing over there with a drink, breaking his knee. Nice lawn chair. Whew, that looks fancy for a ball player. Oh, he bats the right way. He holds it by the fat part and swings with the skinny part. He must have a terrible average and stuff. No hits. Yeah, see, 157. That makes sense. You're holding it the wrong way. Come on. 277 for batting the wrong way is not bad, though. Imagine if he held it the right way, you'd have like a 400 or better. If you can crack him like that on the thin side. Wow, stolen bases. He never likes to steal. He just... I'm just going to play it safe. I'm lucky to even get on base with me batting backwards and all. Alright, time for football. First up, Schlink. Major Wright. Who names their kid Major? Oh, look, he's kind of ripped. Look at that. Nice little dent right there. Woof. Dent right there. Beef. Ooh, Major Wright. Wait, that guy's name really is Major Wright? I thought I was being an idiot, and this was just some kind of thing like, oh, Major Wright. And then I was going to say his real name on the back. But his real name is Major Wright? Okay, so seriously, who names their kid Major? Rookie card, what year is this? 2010? Okay, he's probably retired by now. Jeez. Started for Florida at free safety since his true freshman year. Major provided the Gators, Tim Tebow, with intense play and outstanding leadership. Tim Tebow did a lot for Florida on the offensive side of the ball. This is Bears head coach Lovie Smith. I think Gators head coach Urban Meyer would talk about Major doing some of the same things on defense. 7'1", 5'11", 206. Heck, it's like my height, my age. A little thinner, more ripped. Get out of here, showing off. Next up, Bears. Ooh, Greg Olson. Those are G's, right? Or does that say Oreo Olson? Maybe his name's Oreo. Oreo Olson. Okay, what is this for real? Because those are C's, right? Chicago. No, that's G. Okay, yeah, so it is O. It's Oreo Olson. Look at Oreo. Oreo Olson. Ooh. University of Miami. Ooh. 07. Bears. Oh, 07. He's retired. Look for Oreo to join the elite tight ends in the NFC in 2008. In his first NFL start in Week 6 of 2007, Oreo caught 5 balls for 63 yards in his 34-31 loss to Minnesota. Oh, great stat. Just talk about a game that he lost at. What did he do? Go on the sidelines and pack down tons of cookies after? What's he weigh? Would that be his style? Does it say anywhere? Oh, man. Let's try to see if it says, like, 6'1", 310. Next up, Justin Cage. His last name is supposed to be Time or He or Case. Not Cage. You're going to be Case. Justin Case. Mr. Case. Ooh, comment. Crush. Great NFL nicknames. Orange Crush, 1970s Broncos defense. What? Broncos, I get it. Ooh, Justin Case. He went to Missouri. 6'4", 210. I'm pretty sure I'm 6'4". Bears. Justin capitalized on the first extended playing time on his career in 2005 after Mark Teixeira went down with a knee injury. The king-size third-year receiver averaged 3 catches per game in his final 10, including the postseason, after having totaled only 4 before that. He stepped out big time, said offensive coordinator Ron Turner, whatever. Get out of here, Mr. Case. Next up, Mark Carrier. He wants to work for the post office. Safely. Hey man, I see a letter floating around over there. I see we'll catch it and bring it to the person's home. Ooh, 6'1", 180. Kind of a stick. Ooh, 1990. Led NFL with 10 interceptions in 1990 and was selected as a Pro Side Defensive Rookie of the Year after being 6th player chosen in the 1990 draft. Was dominant factor in Bears defense that tied for NFL lead with 45 tackles. Earned Pro Bowl selection in rookie season. Led Bears with 20 passes defense and 5 forced fumbles and finished third on team with 122 tackles. Interception total is club record. Had interception in 16-6 wildcard playoff win over Saints. Left USC after junior year for NFL. Consensus All-America as junior. Whew, I'm out of here. Ooh. This guy needs a butler. Kevin needs a butler. Look at him. Thinks he's playing like a trombone or something. He forgot it at home, and he must be sleepwalking probably. I mean, he is only a kicker. He's got plenty of time to sleep. Whoa. Now that's a trombone player. You can tell. Look at that mouth. It's all dry from always being on that thing. Actually, I don't know what a trombone's like. Enters 1990 season as 4th leading scorer in Bears history. Oh, that's a long story. I'm out of here. Okay, Mr. Trombone, with your kicks. What stats does a kicker have? Huh. Ugh. You know what he likes kissing? Butts. Dick's butts. CBS. Oh. Cool. He plays on that channel only. Ooh. Ooh, Mr. Buttkiss. Whoa, he looks like somebody else. I don't think I know this guy. He's from 89. I don't know this guy. He's kind of from man. Who do you look like? I don't know. I can't think of it. Maybe I'll read about this guy just because he's an announcer or something. Once known as most dominant linebacker in football, now a featured member of CBS's The NFL Today, also contributes reports from game sites during playoffs. Virtually defined middle linebacker position for 9 NFL seasons. Was inducted into Pro Football Hall of Fame in 1979. 8-time All-Pro and 2-time NFL Defensive Player of the Year. Trophy for Outstanding College Linebacker now is called Buttkiss Award in his honor. Attained All-America status at Illinois. Since retirement from pro football, has emerged as a successful screen presence, appearing in television commercials and several feature films and TV productions. He's in movies? You know what, I just realized too, I forgot all the I was reading his story. Mr. Buttkiss. That's how you get all those TV spots, from kissing a lot of butt. Alright, now we got Chris Canty. Yeah, we'll just call you Chris Candy. It's easier to say. He likes to... Oh, man, you can see he sees a lollipop over there. Look at him. Getting his mouth ready. Oh, man, I won't do it. My name ain't Candy for nothing. You can tell someone's talking about some Jawbreakers. What? I want some. Come on, man. Pack up my cheek. Oh. Ooh. College notes. Extreme Candy. Ooh, Extreme Candy facts. These got to be good. As the first player picked by Patriots,
they are counting on him to step right in and fight for the starting position. He has remarkable cover skills and a burst of speed that can make up for any slips. He could very quickly turn into all-pro material. All he's got to do is stop eating all that candy, rotting his teeth out, and making him gain weight. Extreme Candy Trivia had 74, dang, I'm ruining the joke. Solo tackles in 1994 Kansas State. Oh, he's a CB, whatever that is. Cornerback, whatever that is.
All right, next up, this guy, who kind of looks like Finn from Star Wars. Whoa. Hi, Finn. But you also look like you play basketball, not football. I don't know, I just feel like a basketball card would have a big face like this. David Fulcher. Ooh, Bengals, strong safety. But if he was baseball, then he'd be a shortstop. SS, get it?
David's built like a linebacker and hits like a linebacker. A dominating player in the secondary. Get this voice.
Oh boy.
And the secondary is the biggest strong safety in the business. David also has tremendous speed and quickness, which makes him doubly dangerous to opposing runners and receivers. In 90, he led the Bengals to 5 ints and ranked second with 75 tacks. An intimidator with great strength, balance, and anticipation, David had a team high 107 tackles and 8 interceptions in 89. David not only makes the big plays, but when he has been such a force on the defense that he forces opponents to change their game plans, says head coach Sam White. He don't look that scary. He's kind of just like thinking. He has hands under his chin. He's got long nails. Scary guys clip their nails. They don't have long nails. Come on. You're not scary. You're Finn with long nails. Next up,
Bart. Ooh. Bart Simpson. Bart Simpson. Quarterback.
Ooh, MVP Super Bowl 1. Ooh, it's an old card, but maybe it's cool. Bart Simpson was the MVP on Super Bowl 1? I didn't know that. Definitely got to read this story.
Packers quarterback was superb in leading Green Bay to 35-10 victory over Kansas City in Super Bowl 1. First game matching champions of NFL and AFC. Completed 16 of 23 passes for 250 yards and 2 touchdowns. Both to wide receiver Max McGee with 1 interception. Okay. First scoring toss was 37-yarder in the first quarter. Second was a 13-yarder in the third quarter. That Simpson, set up with play-action fake at line of scrimmage. Another touchdown pass, 64 yards to flanker Steve Carell Dale, was negated by a legal procedure penalty. Well, it doesn't matter because he ended up winning, so whatever. Inducted into Pro Football Hall of Fame, 1977.
I wonder if the first Super Bowl was cool. You know, like it wasn't a thing yet. It's just like the first big game that they made up. Like, you know, how many fans were like now it's a thing. You know, people make parties for it and they, you know, plan out this and it's a thing. But how about back then? You know what I mean? Like the first one, was it cool? I mean, it could have been because World Series have been around. So maybe they're like, oh, they're finally doing one for football. I don't know. Man, how many more footballs do we have? We lost 75 more of these. Oh, boy. Oh, my word. There were so many. There was just so many. We're going to have to try burn through this now. Let's see. Eric Grau. Wow. Oh, Eric. It's not even Eric. It's Elvis. Oh, come on, man. You know my name's Elvis. Elvis Grback. I think it's a little bit easier if you just call him Mr. Presley. Elvis Presley. You know, none of that. Grback. Yeah, just call him Presley. Oh, call me Elvis Presley. Oh, come on, brother. I'm Elvis Presley, you know. I was born in 1970. Presley has continued to improve over the years and now rates among the league's leading signal callers and the unquestioned leader of the Chiefs' attack. Yeah, right, you mean Patty.
Not this guy that looks like, oh man, what's his name? That guy I think was from Titus, that show Titus. Dang it, I don't know his name. Strong and decisive, he possesses the big arm to make all the throws and is surprisingly nimble, avoiding the rush. Yeah, whatever, wannabe Patty. What the heck was that? Elvis Presley. Next up, Andre Risson. Weird picture. He's getting killed by the other team, and then he is killing this guy though. And he's showing off the ball with all these guys around him though to just steal it. Another chief. 2 chiefs in a row. 2 chief keefs in a row. What is this? Flint, Michigan. Ooh, that's a good town. If I knew how to do cards, I'd put a card up in the top to bring you to a Flint, Michigan documentary. 5-time Pro Bowler, Risson topped 700 career receptions last season and needs just 49 more grabs to vault himself into the NFL's all-time top 10 pass catchers. Yeah, he is a past catcher. You're right. Since this card's from 2000, sure, he's probably passed away now. Ew. Keeping it up with Patty. Dexter McCluster. Come on. This name's fake sounding too. That sounds like some kind of cleaning product. This is the Duster McBuster McCluster. I mean, this is the Duster McCluster Buster. Get yours today. He does look pretty chiseled though. That is a weird fake wood-looking tight arm. Seriously, what is going on right there? That line and then that line. Is this arm fake? Just wood? What's going on there? Duster McCluster Buster. Born in 88. So where does an NFL team play a 5-8, 165-pound little guy rookie? Short answer, everywhere. I mean, everywhere, says GM Scott Pioli of McCluster, an explosive diarrhea athlete. We will be able to use him in difficult positions and difficult places. Those include running back, slot receiver in the Wildcat, and as a return man. Dexter, Duster, is number 2 on the Ole Miss all-purpose yards chart. 06, 07, 08, 09, 2010 card. Does he know Patty? Probably not. See you later, wannabe Patty. Schlink Chiefs. Ooh, some guy just jumping over some other guy. Wow, his legs look really fat and like short. Like there's his sock. So what's that, his knee? Or is that like his ankle? And then there's his sock and his foot is right there. Solid looking muscle though. Who is this doofus? Peyton Manning? Huh. Know that. 6'2", 250? Manning might spell his first name like the quarterback. I can't even make the joke. They beat me to it. But he was named after Walter, the running back. He ran like him too in 2010. When he was in the 11th grade in the NFL. Although a hamstring injury bothered him throughout when he was 11, he still topped the Browns in rushing and made the longest catch of his career, 52 inches. Brady must have been his quarterback. Next. Wow. Steve Breast. This guy. This is a weird picture, but I don't really know what to say to make fun of it. Whoa, that bulge right there, though. Just gonna zoom in on that. Oh man, it doesn't zoom in very good. Steve Breast, wide receiver. His days as a number 3 receiver in Arizona are history. Kansas City knew Brest had the stuff to be a regular starter in lineup for just about every snap. Yeah, Kansas City, they must know their breasts. He's a crafty one, able to sell defenders on fakes only to switch directions on a dime and then pick it up and create separation. Breast works anywhere on the field. Get out of here. Next up, Donald Bennett. His ball's looking pretty pink, like it's a racer or something. Donald Bennett. Of course, this card's from 1930. Oh, 2000, whatever. Still pretty old. A versatile performer who's capable of playing both fullback and tailback, fake, for Kansas City, Bennett was one of the Chiefs' prime ground threats in their running back. Oops, there's a huge gap. So, threats in their running, back by committee, ground game. His power and speed forecast more bright days and seasons ahead. Cool. Next. Oh, sweet. This is the last one for football. Ooh, Tyreek Hill. 30.5 fantasy points. Look at those pipes. Ooh, got a little V going there. And then, yeah. Sucking on a binky. Ooh, yellow gloves. Doesn't really match his uniform of all red and white. Tyreek Hill. A big play just waiting to happen. Hill exploded for 6 grabs, 185 yards, and 2 touchdowns, and a back and forth affair. Back and forth affair. So he was cheating on his wife, but then he'd go back to her, then he'd cheat on her and go back to her. Bad boy, Tyreek. With the Jets in week 13 of 2017. The second-year wideout produced a 79-yard scoring grab in the third quarter before delivering a 40-yard touchdown reception in the fourth quarter. What is this talking about? One specific game? Too busy making fun of it to pay attention to what it's actually saying. Holy Schatzel. 2018. Ooh, this guy might actually still be hanging out with Patty. Tyreek. Patty might have launched that ball to him. Oof. He might have a ring this year. Oof. All right, now it's basketball. Oh, wait. It's not basketball. Aw, dang it, this is the last football. This guy looks like a basketball guy, just like the other one. What's up with all these guys playing football, but they don't really play football? He is sleepy, though. Oof. Alan Bailey. Defensive end. Yep, and this guy's suspicious, because check this out. Born? Not available. How do you not know when this guy was born? I remember it says Sapaleo, Georgia. So I would assume that means the country, right? Not the state. Actually, there's a story right here. Alan hails from Sapaleo, a small island off the coast of Georgia. If it's off the coast of Georgia, why does it count as being a part of Georgia? It's a lot more quiet, more outdoors, real nature stuff, he says. No stop signs or red lights. Ooh. There were no speed impediments when he got to the big city either. The versatile Bailey twice led the U of Miami in sacks and tackles for loss, earning all honors in 2009 and 10. 2011 card. No stop signs or anything, so you just drive crazy and stuff. Yeah, I don't know about you. Alright, now it's a real transition. I don't know how I should transition this, actually. Yeah, I guess I'll do it this way. So now it's not basketball, it's Marvel. First up, you got Jean Grey. Don't really know how I still am getting doubles of these. Oh, yeah. Whoa, whoops. Did not try to do that. We wanted to give a sense of Jean's power, so we bathed her in white light. Greg and Tim Hilden Brands was about 1994. Jean Grey is the typical girl next door. If that girl joined the mutant heroes of the X-Men and blossomed into a powerful, telepathic, telekinetic heroine. She does heroin? Oh, boy. Next up, Kingpin. Got that 50 flying around with that big stick. White suit, black shirt. Usually it goes the other way. Black suit, white shirt. Switching it up to look extra fresh. Ooh, zoom in on that face. I didn't even have to do it. I was going to go like this, but I knew it'd get blurry. Thoink! There it is. It was fun to play with such extremely low angles and extreme foreshortening. We really wanted to make the Kingpin an extreme character. His physical power and sinister brilliance have made Wilson Fisk, aka the Kingpin, the preeminent figure in organized crime. Wilson. They like to have Wilson in there a lot. Wade Wilson, that's Deadpool. Wilson Fisk is Kingpin. And Wade... What's Deadshot's name? Slade. Slade Wilson. Schlink. Next up, Havoc. Look at that hair going forwards. While he's crying violently, I guess. Trying to rip his clothes off. He's like, I don't want to be dressed. Ooh, zoom in on that face. The challenge here was to see the effect that the purple light from both the background and Havoc's eyes would have on his yellow hair and eyebrows. Why do these guys say this dumb stuff? They're only drawing a picture. Like, there's no light. You're drawing, and then you colored it in. What are you talking about? Tapping limitless comic rays to power his mutant metabolism, Havoc generates the destructive plasma bursts that have earned him his name. Havoc. Okay, see ya. Next up, we've seen her before. Rogue. I'm just gonna kind of breeze over her. We already have her in the other video. Oh, cool. Yep, I'll leave it there for a second. If you want to read it, pause it, and schlink, we're out of here. Next up, Sabretooth. Pretty sure he's the same thing. We already did him. So I'll let you look at him. Gloves instead of natural big nails. Yep. Package. Yep. No clothes. Otherwise, it just has underwear, it looks like. Ooh, gorgeous. Yep. Ooh, Sabretooth is one of the very first characters we did for the set. Oh, yeah. Yep. Cool. Yep. I remember reading that. Okay. And yep. See ya. Next up, Scarlet Witch. What the heck? Oh, man. She's got some forest armpits right there. Jeez. She kind of looks like somebody, but I'm forgetting who. Where's her other leg? Does it tell why she's missing? Oh, jeez. It's one of these ones. Limited edition all for a 7 of 10. Cool. And Clark. With big hair that he never actually has. I don't know what's up with that. Whoa, and a giant package. What is that? What is that? Jeez. Superman. The sole survivor of the doomed planet Krypton, Kal-El was taught by Earth parents to use his extraordinary powers for truth and justice. When he's not reporting for the Daily Planet as Clark Kent with long hair, Kal-El protects Metropolis as the Man of Steel Superman. Though killed by the monster Doomsday, even death couldn't stop Superman from returning to his fiancée, Lois Lane. Yep. They even made a movie about it. He dies and comes back. Makes sense. Oh, whoops, I forgot to say, Superman was the last one of superheroes. Now, it's basketball. Skybox. Wow, what are they both startled for? Look at him, he's terrified. Oh my god! I mean, what's going on over there? And this guy's like, yo, I ain't scared, but like, what in the F? Oh my god! What is this? Xavier McDaniel? He's terrified. Oh, now he's okay. He's having a good day now. He's having a good day now. Hanging out with, what is this? Some speakers or CDs collection in the background? What's he got? What is that? Giant CD collection?
that he's resting his arm on, or at least it looks like he's resting his arm on it. What is this? X was a high school teammate of Tyrone Corbin. Because I know who that is. Come on. I'm out of here. Ooh, check this thing. Okay, I forgot. He's the only basketball. Now it's just random mix. So you can't really see it. Ooh, you can kind of see it there. Check that out. Some sexy Reds lenticular thing. Ooh. What year does that say? 91? That's it. The back's nothing. Then we got this random thing. Topps Game Time giveaway. Congratulations! Unlock your Topps card for a chance to win prizes. Some kind of code there I'm just going to block. Just because. You probably already saw it when I was flipping it around anyways, but whatever. And then this is I don't know, comic or something? Alien 3 presenting the comic book adaptation of the hottest movie of the summer. From 1992, though. Yeah, send me all 3 issues of the Alien 3 movie adaptation. Encloses my check or money order for $9.50. $2.50 per issue plus $2 postage and handling. Wow, when you think about that, that was expensive. This is from 92. So in 92, these comics were costing... These are comics, right? Yeah, comic adaptation. So it costed $2.50 for the comics plus $2 postage and handling? In 92? Okay, comics nowadays are like $3. I mean, if you go to Five Below, you can get a 4-pack for $5. Right? Yeah. You get a 4-pack for $5. So that means each one is $1.25. And $2 postage? That's a lot. Stamps in 92 were what? Like 30 cents? Now they're 55. It would probably still cost $2 today. Like, what in the F? This was a ripoff, not a deal. And then the last one. A Steel Energy. Wow. Cool. Whew. All right, and that's it. That is all the cards for today. Whew. Told you it was a lot. But we got through it. I got a couple other big things coming up. Not really big, I guess, but bigger like this was. I don't know if I should give any hints, but there'll be mildly larger projects like this one was. So until those ones come out, I said, see you.